Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Continuing our way through Vermont, courtesy of my man Geoff. I appreciate you, bro. Alchemist beer. It's been a while since we reviewed an Alchemist beer, and this is a beer I've always wanted to try ever since I saw it way back when. And it is called Rapture. And this can is cool. It reminds me of the Heady Topper can. It's that silver and black, which is awesome. This is a, let's see here, what is this? It says Rapture, it's hard to read this with the light on here. Rapture's an American IPA. And it says this beer is brewed using Galaxy and Citra. Fuck. Nice. So, I don't know. You know what's funny is this doesn't say like drink from the can all over it like the other beers. So I don't know if this is hazy. I don't know what it is. So, yeah, Alchemist, I love their beer. I still love Heady Topper. I still love Focal Banger. We reviewed during Stoutmas. It was luscious. That beer was ridiculously good. So this is one of those beers. You see that? When Geoff sends beers, there's hop pellets in it. That was all hops. And now my face smells like hops. Those beers are classics, and I still love them. And I just on social media, I've been seeing people, oh, those beers are overrated. They're not good anymore. Like, just stop with your nonsense. So there's not a date on this can. I'm guessing it's fresh because he was at the brewery and he got it. So let's get into it. I like these labels. 100% independent, family owned. I love everything about the Alchemist. Stowe, Vermont. Did we mention that? I don't know. We are using our Alchemist glassware because beer tastes better in proper glassware. And this beer looks hazy. It actually kind of looks like Heady Topper, for being honest. Not like hop cum hazy like dudes are making these days, but I mean, it's definitely hazy. I mean, I can see like the shadow of my finger, but holy crap, look at that. It is glowing in the glass. I always say I don't know what it looks like on camera. It might look dark because of this red little base that I'm putting the beer over. It might look darker than that, but it is like straw yellow. Tons of little bubbles in the glass. There was like I don't know, half a finger of bright white head. It's kind of sticking around, but look how amazing that glassware looks. Geoff also sent me this glassware a while ago. It's just, people are on the beer tastes better in proper glassware train, and it's nuts. Like when people are like, oh, hey, I want to share some beers with you, and I get beers from them, and I open the box and there's glassware. I'm just like, holy crap. My wife's stoked too. Our house is being taken over by glassware. So, you know what? It is what it is. No regrets. You guys are fucking amazing. So, shove our fat nose in it. See what it's got. Wow, this smells so different than like than any hazy beer that I've had recently. I mean, if you consider this a hazy beer, there is an awesome dankness to this that I love. And I noticed I had Heady Topper, when was it? It was, let's see here. It would have been like kind of late spring of 2020, because that's when like everything started getting shut down. And Alchemist was like shipping beers, and they like 4 packs of Heady Topper made it out here. And I saw one like at a local gas station down the street from my house. I'm like, the fuck? How is there Heady Topper at my gas station? So I bought a 4-pack of it, and I drank it, and I loved it. And I noticed that it was super dank, and I didn't remember that. And I don't know if it's just because my palate's changed. You know, everything that I smell is different over the since I had it first 5 years ago. But maybe Alchemist beers have that. This is dank, and I love it. But it's like citrus, it's orange, it's tangerine-y, and there's like I would say generic tropical fruit. I wouldn't be able to pick out what the tropical fruit is, but I think sometimes too Galaxy can offer a dankness. People say that. It's like a green kind of grassy dank thing. It's definitely there. This almost has like a bubblegum kind of a thing too. So I don't know the yeast that they're using. Not sure. This beer smells awesome. I want to drink it. I'm salivating. Geoff, cheers. Thanks, bro. That's like dank candy. It is so fucking dank. That is, I don't like. Was Heady Topper and Focal, did they used to have that? Was there a dankness there that I just didn't realize back then? It's awesome. It's crazy dank. It's hoppy. It's bright. Pithy. Super pithy. And sometimes it's not that I confuse dankness with pithiness, but I think when you get into the like intense citrus notes, like I've talked about before, like I used to eat lemon rind, which is crazy, crazy bitter. I think if you've smelled things that are dank, it kind of, we've reviewed some beers tonight, so I feel like I'm just like getting way off like track here, but I feel like when you smell dank, you also know like what intensely bitter tastes like. If that makes any sense to anyone right now, I fucking love you. But I think that's what I mean to say. I have a hard time like with my words, especially when I talk to myself during these things. If someone was sitting next to me right now, it'd be easy. I'm so jealous of Peter. Dude, he reviews beers with all his buddies all the time, and they just like kind of talk back and forth and like bounce ideas off each other. It's fucking awesome. I wish. I mean, my buddy Jared was here last weekend. We did some beer reviews, and it was so fun. But if someone were here right now and I was trying to explain what I was like thinking between bitterness and something that smells dank, I'm sure someone would be like, oh yeah, I know what you mean. It's like this. And it would make sense to you guys. But this is super citrusy, awesome, like tropical, but it's super dank. There's a good bitterness. Like it's a clean IPA. I really, really, really like this. There's even like a peachiness to it. It'd be fun to drink this blind with Heady Topper. I don't know what the hops are in Heady Topper, but I feel like from the last time I drank that and what this is tasting like, they're similar. And I think I might have one more can of this, and Geoff sent me a couple cans of Heady Topper, so maybe we do like a blind battle beers. I think it would be fun. As this sits, I love this. I love how clean it is. I love how light, how bright, how vibrant, how like just the hops are poppy. It's awesome. This is fantastic. I mean, I don't like saying... The only reason I say world class is because when you used to like rate beers or grade beers on Beer Advocate, if it was like 94 or whatever and above, it would say world class. Like to me, this is that beer. I fucking love this. This is great. I really, really enjoy this beer. So we will leave it at that. Another winner from Alchemist. Shocker, I know. So that's Rapture from Alchemist, Stowe, Vermont. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you very soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.